this is Victoria from Victoria Violet's Tarot coming to you today, and this is going to be reading for the sign of my Leos, okay? This is from June 23rd through June 29th, 2020. Before I start, I would just like to say that everything that we're going to be discussing today, you can just hit rewind, you can save, you can watch over and over. So please don't feel like, you're going to miss anything, okay? And I'm going to say this twice because I really want to overemphasize this. The signs that I see that are subscribing, that are viewing the most, are the ones that I'm going to be working on the most, okay? So far, Taurus and Libra are beating everybody else out. So if you really like my readings and you really want me to continue this, because it is for free, you gotta let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing. If you don't want to share, that's okay, because some people may not take the message that you have to offer them. So it may not be for them, or they may not be ready to hear the message, right? And we're okay with that. God got us. The universe is okay with that. But my cross watchers, if you want this information, you also are very welcome to like, share, subscribe. When I say share, I mean with others that want to know, not others that you feel like, see, I told you this. I'm not one to shove anybody's information down anybody's throat. If you've been with me for a while, which some of my clients have, they've turned into friends. Some people have been with me for 15 years. And so I love everyone the same. I'm here to help. I'm here to give you information. What you do with that information is up to you. But please do hit the subscribe button, because otherwise I'm here spinning my wheels, not knowing whether you liked the video, didn't like the video, or whether you're indifferent, okay? This is what they're recommending for my Leos right now. This is what they're recommending for my Leos right now. So even if you don't purchase from me, which I have all the products, so you're welcome to purchase. This is actually, it's his Magnetes, but what I would recommend, it's same color, and I have it, I just don't have it in front of me, is Malachite. Malachite is going to help you to reach your angels. It's going to help you to be able to feel more aligned with your guardian angels, okay? That's why I'm recommending Malachite. It's the same color. I just don't want you to think it was the Magnus. It's not, okay? Rose quartz for love, okay? For soothing, for feeling more relaxed. And then once you get back into your groove, amethyst, okay? Again, I have all of these things, and you're welcome to purchase from me. I can put it in the description box. All you have to do is reach out to me via my email or via, messaging right there. Hey, I'd like to purchase. How do I do this? And I will give you the information. For some reason, some of my Leos, not all, we're not enjoying ourselves right now. So see, it says laugh. So maybe take a comedy in, or maybe, you're being too serious right now and you need to laugh more. You need to take life less seriously. There's something that you need to do, and laughter helps you to relax, right? I always start with my little jargon. I always start with my little tidbit, and then I give you the universe's actual message. But I just, I care about people as humanity, as humans, and I want the best for you guys. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this, because we all need an outlet, right? And so I have a regular job right now, but when I say regular job, that means the one that pays the bills. But this is my passion. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I love, love, love helping people. So please like, share, and subscribe. At least subscribe so I know you're listening. So we're going to be using some of these decks. This is going to be the Romance Angels. They want to talk to you today. We're going to be using the Whispers of Love also. They're going to be talking to you today. And we're going to also be using, whoops, same one, the Life Purpose Oracle. Because some of you guys, I feel like, need to hear more like validation. It's more like a validation. I feel like there's some of my beautiful Leos out there that don't need validation. Like they already know what they're supposed to be doing. But then I feel like there's some of my Leos out there that need validation as far as, is this the direction that Creator, Source, the Great I Am wants me to go? So that's why we're going to be using a lot of decks for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because I want to give you that validation that I feel that you're somehow needing right now. The first thing the universe wants to ask, here we go with their message. For my Leos, male, female. This is not gender specific. What's next? Okay? They're asking you because that's what you've been asking them. What's next? Meaning, you're not sure in which direction you're supposed to be going. So what they're saying is, well, what's next? This is a joint venture. We're in this together. We make the wheels turn with you. So if you tell us what you need, we will listen and we will guide you. That's where the angel cards come in. So the next thing they want, and we'll go through this again, and like I said to the others in the other videos, but this is specifically for my Leos and my cross watchers for Leos, because sometimes, you know, mothers, daughters, wives, girlfriends, we don't have to say where it came from, but we can give good advice that we heard from Victoria Violet's tarot. That's the way you sneak it in, guys. You don't tell them, well, I watched a video on blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, they're asking you to step into your limelight. I don't know if maybe some of you guys are unsure if you can do this or take this on, or if you feel like it's not something you want to take on, or if you feel like you don't deserve to be in the limelight. When I say limelight, it could be in a position of authority. It could literally be some people that are artistic. It could literally be someone who is an entrepreneur that I'm talking to. It could be someone who is the head of a family, or someone who has been asked to do something like become a preacher or a minister, or be someone who gives, you know, talks, you know, and I'm talking about to companies or even organizations, youth rallies, etc. Or just sharing your experience with someone. They're asking you to step into the limelight. There's no reason you shouldn't be. To me, what Source is telling me, what Creator's telling me is, you are a star. You're a star. Like, I don't mean like a movie star, but I mean that right now, Leo, you're shining bright like a diamond. And I know it sounds so cliche, because we're not going to, even though I love that song. But what I'm saying is, you're shining that brilliantly. And you're hiding that from the world. And Creator Source is asking, why? Why? Of all the times, why now are you hiding that from humanity? There's something you need to share. There's something you should be sharing of yourself with the rest of humanity, and you're not doing it. You're not wanting to do it, or you're hiding it, or you're nervous, or You have trepidation about it. There's something going on with you right now. And Source is telling you, move forward. Step into your light. How do you want people to see you? If you're in the shadows, if you're in the darkness, if you're not, and you're in the corner hiding yourself, nobody put you on timeout. Come out of the shadows. Step into your light. Okay? Shine. The next thing they want to tell you is, what do you need to know? Okay? That's where the angel deck card is going to come in. What is it that you need to know from us? What is it? What answers or what direction, right, do you need from us? So that's what we're going to use our angel card decks for. What feather do you want in your cup next? Because it seems like I said cup. I didn't say cap. I said cup. I said it right. Because I've been talking a lot to the other astrological signs, my Leos, and I've been telling them cups are so wonderful because they can hold things. I mean, you want to put a pencil in it, you want to put your pins in it, that's fine. You want to put your change, your pocket change in there, you can put it in cups. Put coffee in that cup, put that doggone coffee in that cup. We'll put some soda in that, whatever. Okay? So, what other feathers do you feel, and I don't mean literal feathers, do you feel like you need in order to make you feel more fulfilled, more whole, brand new, reinvented? What do you need, Leo? What do you need that you don't have right now that you want to have? Or that you feel like, what's the next step? I've already crossed this dimension. I've already surpassed this. I need more, but I don't know which way to go. Today we're going to give you some instruction, some direction. As I've been telling all the signs, you can hit the rewind button. You can, slide it all the way back and listen to Victoria Violet's Tarot again. This is for the week of the 23rd through the 29th. Whatever we're trying to do right now, whatever we're trying to decide at this time period, this is what we're talking about. Now, if you hear this later, beyond that time frame, it's still good, because right now, right before July and into July, it's going to bring about a lot of change. Change is scary even when it's good, but don't be afraid. Don't be stressed out. Calm down. Breathe, my Leos, breathe. You already have everything inside of you, is what God is telling me right now. To succeed, to master, to obtain. All you need is the information, and that's what we're going to give you today. Your next chapter. What's coming into the next chapter? What feather are you going to put? Now they're saying hat. What next chapter? What next are you going to put into your hat? Your hat, to me, what they're saying is your brain. In other words, we're not just wives or husbands or daughters or mothers or fathers or, we're people. We're humans. And so we may be doing something that's not creative but brings home the bacon, That's what pays the bills. But we all need to have something that's more creative, expression-wise, and we all need to feel like we can be whom we are when we're off the clock, when we're not doing what we need to do for others, when we are doing things that are simply because we like what we're doing, we enjoy it, okay? And if it is for money, then it is for money. Some of us are going to gung-ho it and get all we can right now while this change is coming. And there is nothing wrong with that. So long as you take care of yourself, you eat right, try to exercise, breathe, my Leos, breathe in between. I often talk about schedules, appointment reminders, using your iPhones or your smartphones to set reminders. That can even be a reminder of, okay, I need to step away from my desk or my whatever I'm working on, and this is my time. Could be 1 minute, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. But this is my time. This is not anybody else's time. Nobody bother me. Nobody call me. Nobody interrupt me. Because this is my time to vegetate and not think about nothing. If I want to think about butterflies, I'm going to think about butterflies. If I want to think about, I don't know, whatever comes to your mind, beachside, you know, just sitting by the beach, surfing, skating, you know, I'm being nostalgic now. But whatever comes into your brain at that moment, take a veg time out. And that's going to keep you from feeling overwhelmed and feeling like you can't do all of these things, because you've already mastered all these things. You just don't know it yet. That's why we're here to give you instruction and direction. Then we're going to look at your love. And then we're going to look at your luck. Okay? So, let us start, because we've already jibber-jabbered enough. So, what's coming next, my Leos? I'm going to use this deck first, and you can fast forward, because I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling all the decks. So if you don't want to watch me do this boring portion, that's okay. I understand wholeheartedly. But I do shuffle in front of you because I don't want you ever to think that she's being shady. She's not even shuffling for me, the sign of Leo, for the June 23rd period through the 29th. So I will shuffle, okay? Again, you're welcome to fast forward. That's up to you. What's coming? What feathers do they need in their cups that they can later put into their caps? Tell us what Leo needs. What does the sign of Leo need to know for June 23rd through the 29th? Okay. Angels, spirit guides. What do you want to tell my lovely Leos? My gorgeous Leos, my gregarious Leos, my Leos that are just larger than life. I don't know how the sun even stands next to them because it pales by comparison. My Leos are so beautiful and so courageous and strong. Give them the directions that they need so they don't go on a path that has a dead end and then forks. They want direction. They want this knowledge so that they know what to do. Please give that to them. Acknowledge that they're asking. Okay, my whispers of love. What do you have to tell my Leos at this time frame from the 23rd through the 29th? What do they need to know about themselves and about the people that maybe they're involved with or the relationships they're in? What do you want to tell them about their love for the 23rd of June through the 29th of June for my Leos, sign of Leos, my lions, my lionesses, my beautiful creatures? Let them know they're going in the right direction. Give them the signposts so that they don't have to try to read maps, so that they don't have to try to use an azimuth, a compass, to lead them. Be the compass that they need right now for Leos for June 23rd through the 29th. There's so many directions you could go because the cards are fighting me. That's why we need instructions, because when you don't know what to do, your mind is all over the place, okay? Where does their luck lie at this time period for June 23rd through the 29th? Where does the sign of Leo's luck lie for the time frame of June 23rd through the 29th? Please let us know. For my lovely Leos, please let them know. Okay. I'm going to do one more deck. Like I said, they really want to talk to you today. Is love in the cards for Leo at this time frame from the 23rd of June through the 29th of June? What can they expect for their love? What could they expect from their loving relationships? Romantic relationships we're asking about. From the 23rd of June through the 29th of June for my lovely Leos. Okay. First things first. Again, remember, we are wanting you to step into your limelight. So we're going to start with our angel cards. This is an angel of union. It says, the angel of union, I am a channel for the expression of union among all beings. At the soul center, we know a feeling of perfect union that inspires compassion and empathy towards all beings. The power of union removes barriers and dissolves indifferences. When two or more people are unified in the name of love and truth, there's an overflowing of spiritual energies that fulfills everyone with their gifts. So I'm gonna put this one out here, and the reason is because I'm taking a lot from that card. One, you have spiritual gifts that are being bestowed to you right now from Creator. What does that mean? To me, those are gifts that are actually coming towards you. So you have the perfect right to feel that maybe a union isn't in sync right now. That's okay. Let's see if it's going to be in sync. But you also are being asked, because you're being given this gift, to make the first move, to make the first step, to align things. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go up to anybody and say, I'm sorry, or I was wrong. No, that's not what the angel is telling you. The angel is telling you that in your heart, removing the barriers so that healing can begin. That's the gift that you have already. Remember, I was saying you already have these tools inside of you. But the other thing is, God is telling you you're a part of everything, because we're all made out of energy and we're all made out of the same matter. So you're part of me, I'm part of you, you're part of the tree, you're part of, the animals, the dirt, the ground, the flowers, the plants. You're part of the earth, Gaia, Mother Gaia, Goddess. You're part of the universe, the multiverse. You are part of inner dimensions, outer dimensions. If you're watching this, you obviously believe in metaphysical things, my Leos. And with that comes this. You're greater than just your body. You're greater than just your mind. Your spirit and your soul run the vehicle that you're in. Okay? So you can run as fast or as slow as you want to. You can share yourself in union with others and with the universe and be in perfect union. By that I mean wholeness. Let's say I had a friend and that friend suddenly stopped talking to me. Can I still be whole? Yes, I can still be whole. Why? Because they're still part of this union, which is called the universal energies. I can wait for that person to come back, or I can just keep doing life and then just pray and let it go, and I'm still whole. Now, if I didn't have the union with my body, then I'd still exist, but I would exist in another form, right? We don't exist in the human form anymore after we don't have a body. I'm going somewhere. Please just bear with me. The purpose that this card is serving is to say to those that want to hear you, because remember they said step into your limelight. To those that are ready to hear your message or share whatever experiences it is that you're trying to share with the world, even as a teacher, right? Then go forth and do that. Go forth and do great things is what's coming to me. Go forth and do great things. For those who have the gift of the gap, for those who have the gift of expression, for those who have the gift of drawing crowds or being a teacher, being in front of a class, sharing your experiences, sharing your knowledge. Go forth and be in your limelight. Do not hide yourself in the shadows. That's not what's being called for this period for my Leos. As it is, Leos shine, and Leos are always the center of attention. So even more so at this time period, from the time of 23rd of June through the 30th of June. So please do it. Shine. Share yourself with the world. Stop hiding yourself. I don't know what you're hiding yourself for. You're so brilliant right now that it's like trying to hide, the sun with one finger. How the heck are you going to do that? I have no idea. But that's what you guys are doing to yourselves, okay? The next thing it's talking about is, what do you need to know? So we're going to use another angel deck. And we're going to see what they have to tell you. Turn on your heart light. What did I just finish telling you? You're hiding yourself. Why? I have no idea. Maybe in the past you've been hurt, Leo. Maybe in the past you felt like you couldn't give all of yourself because maybe people took advantage of you. Turn it on. You're shining right now. You're like a beacon. It might even be things that you need to express and share with others that have hurt you in the past. But it's okay to turn on that light inside of you, because I don't think you're going to be hurt anymore. It says reflect on a time when you experienced love. When we do that, when we reflect on times of precious love, precious memories, it changes our chemicals within our systems, and it changes and it brings endorphins, it brings dopamine, all those feel-good chemicals. So sometimes as we've learned in attracting what we want, for example, from the universe, we have to give the universe our focus, and we can't say we want love or we want a relationship and then pull it back. And then we want love and then pull it back. And we want love and then pull it back. Well, it doesn't work that way, because then you get a mix. You get a mixture that is not the alchemy of the universe. That's the alchemy coming out of you. And you get mixed signals and mixed feelings. So if you want a relationship, go for it wholeheartedly. If you don't want a relationship at this time frame, then please don't date. Then please just be kind to your mate. If you're already married, and just ask them for a little bit of space so that you can work through your feelings right now. You have to remember, we've had a lot of eclipses in the moon. The moon gives off a lot of confusion. So you may be confused right now. And if you're going to go along with aligning yourself with that energy, I promise you, you're making decisions that are not good to make in that aspect right now, in that part of your life. Because you might feel differently come the first part of July. Okay? The next one, it says, look into your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, my Leos. And oh, isn't that the truth? Because the strength card in the Weight Rider deck is actually the female that's attempting to close the mouth of a lion. It's the strength card. So you have a lot of strength in relationships and trying to make that relationship. And I'm looking at this ball, and I'm going to show it to you up close. And again, this is for my male and female Leos. That's a wish. That's a wish. So we're wishing for a perfect mate. Don't wish for a perfect mate. Wish for the mate that is perfect for you. That is right for you. That is God brought. Not something that you just want, like, some of us, like, I know in the past, I've even been guilty of this, that I would tell God, I want a relationship and I want it now. Well, you might get it, but it may not be what's good for you. So instead of saying I want the perfect mate, no. I want the mate that's ideal for me, that has like-mindedness, that has like-minded career goals, that supports my goals, that supports my dreams, that will never ever let me down as far as, you know, they have my back, that they won't laugh at what I want to be when I grow up, that they are behind me 110% and I'll be behind them 110%, that they put up with, you know, maybe my imperfectness, because we're all flawed. We're in a human body. We're having a human experience. We're all flawed, so we can't look for perfection in someone else if we're not perfect, because it really doesn't exist if you're looking for it on earth. I mean, let's just keep it real. Perfection on earth does not exist in a human form. Why? Because we're all here having our different life lessons. So even if we're sharing a life with someone, they might be having a different life lesson than you. So when they're having a different life lesson than you, sometimes they're going to be up and you're going to be down, and sometimes they're going to be down and you're going to be up. And you just have to learn to have that balancing act. That's just the way it goes. But I do see that romance is in the air for you. Act as if your partner is already here. Oh my God. Leo, whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're already here with you, so you will always consider them. So universe knows that right now what's very heavy on your heart is you want to know if that mate is coming. You want to know if you should expect or anticipate. And they're saying yes. So how do we bring things to ourselves? Well, the law of attraction tells us not to waver. Not to waver. To keep that steady. So you might be going through times that right now you feel like, OMG, you know, love is just not coming. Feel like my well is dry. No, it's not. No, it's not. But remember, we want a mate that's perfect for us, not a perfect mate. Because since we're all human, we're going to disappoint each other from time to time. I guarantee it. We will reach and we will receive disappointments from our mates from time to time, because they're human too. Let's see what else the angels want to tell us about love. These are so beautiful. Again, my Leos, if you're not in a relationship already, if you're not already in a marriage, this is going out to you. Act as if they're already here. And if they're already here, then you know what? See yourself being with this marriage for the rest of your lives, and that it's holy, it's blessed, that it's pure, it's divine, that it is yours, it's not going anywhere, no matter what happens. Because right now we're under such immense pressure as a planet. There's been so many planetary alignments that are not good, so many eclipses that have brought chaos, so many riots, so many bad things, so many deaths, that of course we're depressed. Of course we want our mates. But then some of us, when we already have mates, because of the pressures, we tend to take them for granted. Don't take your mate for granted. But if you need space, let them know in a gentle way, hey, can you give me 10 minutes alone? I just want to just vegetate. And I guarantee you that if you tell them in a sweet way, just tell them, give me 10 minutes. And when I come back, you have my whole undivided attention. They'll learn to understand what you mean. Because we all need a timeout. Even children need times out, right? We're not children, but we were children once. And the difference between us being children and being adults is that children have the luxury of playing, of being playful and joyful. They have a right to a certain age to not do things and not expect to have responsibilities, and we don't have that anymore. But that doesn't mean we should stop knowing how to play. We have to still have that joy like a child. That's, I believe, what the Bible's stating when it says it's easier for a child to enter the kingdom of God than for a rich man, because a rich man is always trying to look to see who wants something from them. They never know who really is their friend, because do you want to be with me or around me because of what I have or who I am? So be like a child. Be filled with joy. Be filled with that love. Be filled with godliness. Not religion, godliness. There's a difference between being spiritual and being religious. Religious, then you know what? If I was religious, then that would mean that I should be meditating at least an hour per day. And I have to say that sometimes I can't. Not only am I tired, but my mind wanders and etc. So I don't force that on anybody, but I do say play. There's different ways you can play as an adult. You can go hiking, you can take a picnic, you can go on a bike ride. I mean, you can, I don't care if you play video games, whatever your bag is, do it. I'm not here to judge anybody. There's some kind of reconciliation that will be coming to some of my Leos, and it's saying it's somebody from your past will return to your life, okay? Healing family issues. So this might be a family member that's coming back into your life. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, as you forgive others from your family issues. Because see, anything that blocks our heart chakras, anything that's going to block the heart chakra, number one, it blocks your monies. Okay, we don't want that. We all need to pay our bills, but we also want to thrive. We don't want to just keep working and churning those wheels and getting older and nothing, is saved or put away or grows, right? We want our money to be like a plant that grows like a weed out of control, right? But the only way we can do that is by keeping our heart chakra open. Okay? So we have no choice but to keep that open. Relax your ex. Release. I thought it was like relax your ex. What? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, since this is talking about family here, I want to say that it's twofold, and sometimes messages can come twofold. Since the beginning of your love, saying your mate, you can bring them into fruition by your thoughts, okay? So imagine that they're already with you and how that feels warm, fuzzies inside. But also as saying, you can choose to reconcile with family and heal those rifts, or just release them. Release them to God. Let God, let go, let God take care of them. Because if that's causing you heartache, it's not worth it, because in God's perfect timing, those things can heal. So just leave it alone. Let it go. Let it go. So, next we want to know, what is the feather you need to put in your cap? So for that one, we're going to use the Life Purpose deck, okay? Did I do that too fast? Probably did. Life Purpose deck. Okay, my Leos. So, this is the feather in your cup that you can later put into your cap. You already have a lot going on, but I feel a sense that you need to grow some more, you want to grow some more, so we're going to look to see where we can help you. Energy healing. Interesting. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So some of you have the ability to give off energy. Now, how do you say, because I'm not a healer, I don't do what you do. You don't have to be a healer, and you don't have to do what I do to share your healing energy. Like I said, by sharing your story, you're sharing your life stories, sharing your experiences, being good to people, being good to one another, being friendly, being friends, standing up maybe when you feel like you need to for somebody's being trampled on. Those are all good ways to share your healing energy. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Now, didn't we start out with the full fact that it's stating right here that if you want to know what's next, you need to talk to the angels so they can give you direction and guidance. So that is just God. That's serendipity right there. If nothing else, that is serendipity. Looks like some of you guys are writers. You got a book inside of you that's ready to come out. I don't know if you can read that. Some of you could be students. Some of you could be wanting to go back to school. Some of you should go back to school. Some of you want to earn another degree. I think that's great. Some of you, it could be speeches for a talk that you want to give, a class. Like I said, shared experience that you want to do. So it says writing. You heal, you inspire, you teach, and entertain with the words you write. So some of my Leos really need to start putting pen to paper. If you're old-fashioned like me, then I transfer to the computer, or use your voice recorder, or use your hands onto your computer pad, to start writing, your words, because then you can press delete, you can clear, you can go back, you can undo, but I would start with my little brainstorming. Sometimes things don't come clear right away, so I write whatever comes to my head, because it's a gift, it's a divine message from God, Goddess, and then, I don't know, but somehow it all straightens out. It's like having, pieces to a puzzle, right? And you've got all these pieces to this puzzle, Leo, and then all of a sudden, those pieces start coming together, and it's like, laugh. A penny a day, a penny earned, a feather in my cap. But you know what? They used to use feathers as quills, right? To write as well. So how ironic. So there's something you need to write. There's something that you need to share with others. It could be your life story. It could be a book. It could be a letter of I forgive you, and then you can give it to that person, or you can choose to burn that letter. I always tell people, if it's energy that you need to release and you want to let God, the universe, know you're ready to release that energy, then all you have to do after you write it is, you don't put it in an envelope, you just turn, light in a safe place, let it all burn and go. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So maybe you have children, or maybe you want children, or maybe you're a teacher of children. Children are very, very important to you. And if you look at it, it's almost like a Pied Piper type of card. So some of you are teachers, and some of you are teachers of youth. And the Pied Piper had a way of, when he played his pipe, his flute or what have you, people listened and followed. So you have a lot to give to the world. There are a lot of outlets you can use here. And I think that you're just not feeling fulfilled because you're not utilizing all the tools, all those gifts that have been divinely given to you. Some of you are artists and you don't even know it, or you are an artist, you know it, and you're not working as an artist. It says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Some of you are painters, some of you are sketchers, some of you, again, are writers, authors. It doesn't have to be a whimsical book. It could be your life story, or it could be a technical type of writing. That's up to you. I only give the message. You are the one that has to interpret how that fits into your life. You're on the right path. I don't know. Sometimes we feel like we're not on the right path. Like Am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right way? Why do I feel these doubts? Because you're having a human experience. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So some of us out there, some of our Leos need to hear this. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. It's working. Study. Again, study comes in. So for some of the Leos that want to take on another degree or finish a degree or get another certification, do it. But it's saying read first, research, and educate yourself so that it can help you to gain the confidence and more clarity about your career of choice. So you're trying to change careers or trying to add careers. They're saying yes, but research that first, and that's going to give you the answers as to, no, that's not the one I want, or yeah, that's exactly what I've been looking for. Okay? Again, guys, there's no right or wrong here. I know some people that are scholars for life. I'm one of them. I love school just to go to school. That sounds stupid, I know. Who would want to be in school just to go to school? People that are scholars of life and for life, meaning people that love learning. I mean, I have so many interests that obviously I can't do them all, but because there's not enough time of the day and I'm only one person. Now, if I could clone myself times 3, it's a possibility. I've always told myself that. But with that said, Leo, obviously you're wanting to study, go in a different direction, or add to, what you already have by a certification or another degree. Go for it, go for it, go for it. It might be artistic adventure, it might be a written type of thing, but you're on the right path. You need to continue to do this. This is going to add to you in a positive way. It's going to give you joy. I see this outlet as joy. When you do something you love, it literally brings you pleasure and joy, okay? What else can we tell our Leos? Friends and rejuvenation. You need friends and rejuvenation. What does that mean? Go out, have fun. You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. Who are you putting off? There's somebody that you're putting off romantically. So somebody romantically is missing you. And there he is. So there is somebody out there that's missing you, my Leo. And I want to say for this, it pertains to the females. A male is missing you in a romantic sense. Let's not to be left behind. Somebody's missing my male Leos. So maybe you haven't had time for them. Maybe they tried to hook up with you, or maybe your wife, your spouse, your husband is just wanting that interaction. And maybe they've been showing like little, dropping little breadcrumbs for you that, hey, I want your attention, and maybe you haven't been able to give it to them. Why don't you take that opportunity, especially this week from the 23rd through the 29th, to reach out. You might just be pleasantly surprised that you have a great time. There are new beginnings in love for you. The moon. We all have our best guides within us. If only we would listen. Now, didn't I tell you guys that in the beginning of the reading, my Leos? You already have the answers, and they've been trying to talk to you, but you need to make time to talk to them. What does that mean? They already know you want to mate. For those that are not wed, for those of you that want to have your partner, bring them into existence by, what would you do if you already had them? Would you love them? Would you be gentle with them? Would you would you hold them precious? That's what God wants you to start acting like. Not, I want, I need, I don't have him, or I don't have her. No, they're already here. We're dancing on the moon. Oh, when they're with me, I'm just gonna love them so much. They're gonna know it without even words. Start acting that out. It's like with any goal we have in life. Let's say a simple one. I want to lose 10 pounds. Well, obviously, if I keep eating doggone Ben and Jerry's, it's not going to work. Okay? It's just not going to happen. If I want to lose weight, those 10 pounds, okay, I'm on the right track here. It's not going to happen if all I'm doing is eating and eating and eating, because that's not going to help me to lose the weight. It's not. So we have to be realistic. Wish the perfect person for you into existence, but don't ask for somebody that's perfect, because there's no such thing. So maybe the universe hasn't brought you the perfect person because there is no perfect person. But huge love is on its way for you. Huge love. And also you've got sisterhood. So that's for both my male and my female Leos. You have a female friend that loves you. You have male friends that love you. This female friend, though, one of them is experiencing financial difficulties. They are going to ask you for help, and that help, it looks like it's going to bring you luck as well. So that's okay to help them out. All right. Now that we've already swept that clean, that pool, so to speak, where does your luck lie right now from the 23rd through the 29th of June, 2020? Let us know, let us know, let us know. Let us know so we can grow. Let's know so that we can use this energy. So we can use this energy for the positive. We want positives. We don't want negatives. We can do that all by ourselves. I don't know if y'all have seen that movie, I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Yeah, we can do bad all by ourselves because we can be our worst enemies if we trap ourselves in our minds. So God, Goddess, Universe, give me the message for Leo for 23rd through the 29th. Where does their luck lie? Oh my God, the Sun card. New beginnings. There's offers that are coming. That could be love. That could be finances. You feel stressed out. You feel overwhelmed. You got to calm yourself down. There are decisions to be made, but for sure, you can handle it, and it's going to fill your cups. It could be in love, it can be in money, or it could be both. Why? Because like I keep telling you guys, you can put anything into a cup you want. You want to put marbles in a cup, you go for it. Could involve travel, or it could involve moving, or it could even involve a trip. I think it's a short trip. It doesn't look like a long trip, but it could involve a trip, my Leos. And the trip could be, a place you've already been before. A place you've already been before. And you can also take with you a person you already known from the past. Somebody willing to share. It's funny because you still go into your hermit mode. So it looks like you want to take a trip to think about the past and be by yourself. That's okay. If you really need it, if you feel that stressed out, if you feel like you really just need to get away from the world in general, there's nothing wrong with that. This card, I'm going to pull out and show it to you. See the sun, see the heart, see the dreams, see what they want. Okay, they're telling you if you need a sabbatical, you need a timeout. Like I said, kids have that luxury of being playful all the time. Then once you reach 18 or 19 and you're like, guess what, son, daughter? It's time to leave the house, the nest. You need to learn how to fend for yourself now. We stop playing. So they're saying that's okay if you want to hide yourself away for a minute. But you see he's carrying a lantern, right? You see this card, the Hermit, carrying a lantern, and it's very bright. So again, I want to go and re-emphasize the beginning of this reading was you need to shine bright like the diamond that you are, because you're hiding from the world. So if it's not hiding, if it's just rejuvenating or time away to think about all of these things and do your research, perfect, because we all need that. But if you're hiding away because you don't want to be part of the world, because you don't think you can handle the pressures of the world, wrong reason to do it, my Leos, okay? Ooh, and I see things here that you're like, yeah, there's only going to be one winner, and that winner's me. Yeah, that can be you. That winner can be you. But look at the next card. It's not a card of defense. It's not a card of anger. And as a matter of fact, it could be a card of contracts, because the Empress card comes out in your money luck. The Empress card comes out in your money luck. So for my male Leos, you could meet someone who is an Empress, which means she's got warmth, she's got such a great heart, she's got the capacity to love, but she also has money-making abilities or has her own money. For my females, you could embody the Empress. While you're trying to hide away because you need a sabbatical or time to think things through, am I going in the right direction? They already told you are. They already told you love is on its way. Think it into reality, but in a positive way, not I want the perfect person. There's nobody on earth right now that's perfect unless Christ has already come back. And I don't know that he has or hasn't. Okay, there could even be angels, which I know they are. Earth angels and spiritual angels that still live in the heavenly realm and visit us from time to time. But even they are not completely perfect because they're not God or Goddess. Okay? They still have flaws, because otherwise they would not, Satan, Lucifer, the real name, could not have had free will to choose to try to overtake the heavenly realm, right? So all I'm saying is we need to stop looking for perfection in people, because we're constantly being disappointed, because there is no such thing. No exists. It don't exist. Sorry. It does not exist. Not on earth. So you have to take the good with the bad. It has to be more good than bad, obviously, to balance out. But stop looking for perfect mates, because they are going to disappoint you, and you will be disappointed time after time after time. Now back to the Empress. This is you, my Leo. This is you. Financially, you got it going on. You can do what your next feather in your cup is. Will bring you that money, that security that you're looking for. The Empress is holding her own scepter. That's a queen. That's queen energy. That's no joke. That's no chump change. That's no I'm mediocre. No. So for my male Leos, if you have a wife, you've got an Empress in your life. If you don't have a wife yet, you're looking for a mate, this is what you want. A balanced person. Someone who can carry their own weight. God forbid you ever get sick. They have to be able to carry their own weight and yours, just like you carry theirs. Okay? It has to be a balanced act, not someone who's beneath or above you, but you're equal. That doesn't mean that you're going to be equally yoked on everything. That doesn't mean if you have $1 million in your bank, they have to have $1 million. That's not what I mean. There's a lot of ways to complement each other. You've got to have give and take. In business, my Leo males, you're going to have some really good luck coming from June and July. I'm just letting you know. June, July, even into August, I'm seeing a lot of bling, bling, ching, ching. I'm seeing that you can make some money, serious money. For my females, I see you can make some money, and I see that you can have yourself represent the Empress. You have to give yourself that air of, this is who I am. Not in a bad and distasteful way that I'm better than you are and I know I'm all this in a bag of chips. At least that's my old saying. I don't know what the new one is. But I am this. I do deserve this. I do deserve to shine bright like a diamond. Look at her tiara. Now that isn't a great ending to this story. The tiara has diamonds all over it. And I've been telling my beautiful Leos, you have to shine bright like a diamond. Look at that. To start with the sun and end with the diamonds. What more do you want? We've given you all the instructions. Now it's up to you. It's your pattern. It's your dress or your suit. You have to be the one. We've already cut it out for you. We've already given you the materials. Now all you have to do is sew. Sew what you want to come into your life, my beautiful Leos. So that it may come exactly as you want it and wish it into fruition for yourself. Because God can want it for you. I can want it for you. But only you can make this happen. Because only you know your heart. And as you notice, all the other cards fell, but not your mate that's on its way, not the wish for the mate. They stayed right in their place. I hope you liked this reading for the 23rd through the 29th of June. It has been a little lengthy. Did not mean to go overboard for my Leos here, but I state whatever God Goddess gives me to give you guys. The archangels, my uncles, whatever message they have to give you, I spew it out. I'm just their vessel. If you like, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000, and I'm going to keep saying this, so it's going to be boring to hear this until I reach my 1,000 mark. So please just do me the favor of having your friends hit that subscribe button for me. Share if you know another Leo. If you're a cross watcher, please hit the subscribe button. I don't mind at all. Keep your comments nice. These are general readings, but what I've known about my guides is they keep it real. They're genuine. If they say something, it's because they need you to know. If they don't say something, it's because I don't need to know. And if they do tell you something, it's your right to choose to take what you want out of the reading and leave the rest behind. I love you guys so much. This is a time of contemplation I see for you. This is a time of decision making, but it's not, it should be lighthearted because it's something you're wanting to add to your life. So stop taking it so darn serious, because it's not that serious, really. It's not a matter of life or death. It's a matter of, this is gonna make you feel like you have something beautiful to look forward to. But at the same time, this other thing, which is career, is just as important to you. And it's okay to want both, because you can have both. And you will have both by divine providence and divine timing. All you have to do is wish the right person into existence for you to start coming towards you. Don't wish for a perfect person. Again, they do not exist. I'm not perfect. I know you're not, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just know that we're all having a human experience as non-humans, okay? So we're here to have life lessons. And this part of your life lesson, I see beautiful things coming. I see beautiful possibilities. I hope you do too. I hope you liked it. I love you, my Leos. Please, please hit the subscribe button. Have your friends hit the subscribe button. Please, please, please. Thank you very much. And I hope to talk to you again very soon. Until I do, from the 23rd through the 29th, this is what you should be expecting. Love you guys. Bye.